なんだよ、ちっちゃいな。
Number 10. Squish. Baki. Oliver is a man among men, claiming the title of strongest in the world, and with moves like this, we can kinda see where he's coming from.
遠慮はいらぬ。存分に叩きつくしたまえ。
なんだかすっかり気を使わせちまったね。
During his first match in the Right Eye tournament, Oliver is challenged by a foe who trained his abs to become harder than diamond, making him supposedly immune to any punch the Unchained can throw. So what does Oliver do?
お言葉に甘えさせてもらう。だけだし。
He casually squishes him like a bug, that's what. Guess abs don't count for much when the rest of your body can be managed with a simple pat of the head. Number 9. The Devil Lance. Kengan Ashura. You have to feel bad for Rihito here. The man is a capable fighter blessed with the razor's edge and can tear apart most fighters stupid enough to step up to him. Then again, Kuroki Gensai is not most fighters.
よし、見える。覚えたぜ。あんたの攻撃パターンは。
In fact, he's regarded as the deadliest martial artist alive, which he demonstrates by deconstructing Rihito whilst barely moving from one spot.
本気でこの俺を打ち負かせると思ったか。貴様の流儀にのっとり、少々戯れてやったに過ぎんというのに。
And that's when we all learned that the Kratos of anime was not one to be trifled with, especially with that gouging technique of his. Number 8. Hao likes it hot. Shaman King. A shaman of simple taste, Hao prefers to slaughter his enemies hard and fast, and be done with them. Like how he handled this group of ex-laws who thought that they could overcome the might of his guardian ghost.
次は細いの。
They may have been armed with giant mechanical angels, but nothing the holy radicals put forward came close to the spirit of fire, which Hao used to spear and dispense them all with ease. They might have been jerks, that's still a nasty way to go. Number 7. Muzan's management skills. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. We had already seen plenty of examples of Muzan's abject cruelty, which extended to both innocents and his own demonic forces.
お前は何か思い違いをしているようだな。赤座。
This is once again put on full display as he admonishes Akaza by screaming and pointing at him so much that his body starts to profusely bleed out.
赤座。お前には失望した。
It's hard to say what's more unsettling, such a ferocious display of Muzan's capabilities, or that someone as strong as Akaza got reduced to a whipping boy. The fact Muzan is in a child form at the time just pushes the humiliation factor up to 11.
下がれ。
Number 6. No parking. Yu Hakusho. It's certainly one way to invite someone to attend a tournament.
You need some motivation, and that's why I've come here.
After revealing himself to be alive and way more powerful than initially thought, Toguro wastes no time in extending an offer to Yusuke to join the Dark Tournament, where they will be able to settle the score once and for all. He also demolishes an entire parking lot with his bare hands. Just to prove that the spirit detective hasn't come close to seeing what he's capable of dishing out.
Understand, this is the last time I will save your life.
Number 5. Super Saiyan 3, Dragon Ball Z. These days, all everyone wants to talk about is the original Super Saiyan transformation and Ultra Instinct. But there was also a time in between both monumental events when Goku once again changed the power level landscape.
First, I thought I'd take a minute to teach you a thing or two about Super Saiyans.
In a bid to stall Majin Buu, Goku unveils a third transformation he had kept hidden. One with the craziest hairstyle to date, whilst also pushing his strength to new heights.
And this
What's he doing?
is to go even further beyond!
While it's since been made redundant in both canon and filler, for a time this was Goku's crowning achievement.
I'm sorry that took so much longer than the others, but I haven't had much occasion to practice this one.
Number 4, Odin holds up the squad, One Piece. There's countless reasons to love this guy, from his skill in battle, his friendship with Roger, all the way to how he willingly gave his own life for his countrymen. Odin swiftly endeared himself to all, establishing himself as a power player within Oda's world, whose lore and influence continue to have a profuse impact on the series' latest shining arc. However, Odin's boss moment is undoubtedly when he was forced to bathe in boiling oil for a whole hour, whilst holding up his retainers over his head. It's an impossible task, and yet the mad lad pulled it off. Number 3, reversing the laser, Fire Force. We knew Charon took his duties as a protector seriously, but we had no clue that he was capable of a feat like this. As Nataku loses control of his Adola burst, he unleashes a nuclear blast condensed into the form of a laser that could easily wipe out the entire cast, until Charon steps in. Not only does he take the full force of the blast, but he then flips it on its head and sends it flying back into the sky, and all he lost was his shirt. Whatever the Order of the Ashen Flame are paying him, it's not worth it. Number 2, praise the sun or die. The 7 Deadly Sins. As far as first impressions go, the Lion's Den of Pride knocked all others away.
それが傲慢の罪
Revealing himself to be the strongest of the 7 sins, Escanor easily overcame the likes of Garland, a demon that had previously mopped the floor with every other main character. Of course, the real treat is that Escanor didn't just best Garland in combat, he filled him with so much abject terror that he tried to flee the battle.
では私の番ですね
And in doing so, activated his own commandments, turning him to stone in the process. Escanor is so beastly, he made his foe take themselves out. Now that's power.
ゲームオーバーです
Number 1, punching away the ocean, Sengoku Basara Samurai Kings. When it comes to feats of strength in anime, there's the ridiculous, and then there's Hideyoshi Toyotomi. After declaring himself ruler, the giant of a man set out on a campaign to conquer everything in his path, and wasn't about to let a little thing like the sea get in the way of his new domain. So he does what every great leader does. He punches it with such force that everything becomes barren.
I promise that you will meet your doom this day!
He cleared out an entire ocean with just one punch. How did this guy even end up losing in the end when he's strong enough to reshape the planet?
He parted the very waters.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.